What's going on, YouTube fam? Thank you guys so much for clicking the video. If you're new, let me just take a moment to urge you to consider subscribing to the channel and joining the family. I think we're around 240-ish and some change strong right now in subscribers. So let me just, say thank you guys so much for your support. It's much appreciated. Now, if you're here, I'm sure you've seen the thumbnail and the title of this video. We're going to be doing a little compare and contrast today. We're going to be looking at the Jordan 1 Low Concord and the classic Panda Dunk Low. Now, I want to talk about both these shoes because they're virtually identical in a sense of them, of course, both being Nike/Jordan products, and they're both low tops, and they both have the same color scheme. I will say right now, the Jordan 1 Low is slightly edging out the Panda, but that's really no surprise. The Panda has been out for about 3 to 4 years right now. It's had countless restocks. Thousands upon thousands of Pandas are out there on soccer moms, college students, babies, you name it. Everyone has their hands on a pair of Pandas, or at least you thought so. It's still a very elusive shoe. Now, forget about the stuff you hear. The Panda is still a very hyped up shoe, and people still want it, but people still cannot get their hands on it. So with that being said, earlier this year we had the Jordan 1 Concord release. Okay, boom, here's your Jordan 1 Concord Low. Very cool shoe. Kind of looks like a Panda from, people who have no idea between the two, but they went a little different for this one. They decided to do a patent leather for the black here, which is, a little shiny. And then they decided to ice out the bottom here, make it like a blue, almost see-through material. And then you got the classic little swoosh on the back. This shoe has been increasing in popularity. As a matter of fact, I want to show you guys something, because we all know that StockX runs the market. Everyone depends on StockX, and I just want to show you guys what this shoe is currently selling for on StockX. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me try to get some focus. The last sale, if you can't make it out, was $180. I think this shoe retailed at like $130, $140. And I've been holding this shoe because I didn't know if I wanted to keep it for a personal. I didn't know if I wanted to trade it. I didn't really know if I wanted to resell. I had no idea. And it's a funny story. The day I got these shoes in my hand, I had a dear friend of mine hit me up. He was like, yo, let me get those. But I had to tell him, I was like, bro, I might have to hold on to these because, for one, I knew that people were still not getting Pandas. Not sneakerheads, but just your regular everyday folks. People were not getting the Pandas, and they really wanted that look. This is about the closest that they were gonna get to that Panda. Inexpensive, super stylish, black and white. This is what the folks wanted, but they couldn't get their hands on it. So I kind of already knew that, for one, this shoe was gonna be, at the moment, a sleeper, but I knew people were gonna want it because people love the Pandas. And this, in a sense, like I said, to a non-sneakerhead, this pretty much is a Panda. I don't feel that way. I feel like this is a better shoe than the Panda, and I'm kind of really leaning towards keeping it, but I just want to do a compare and contrast, okay? Let's just keep this one to the side for a moment. Old Faithful, the Panda. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been trying to get these Pandas for quite some time, just to see if I could actually get them. It is currently 2023. This is my first time getting this shoe for retail, and I've been trying for years. I lost hope. I gave up. I was like, you know what, man? That Panda sucks. I'm done with it. It is what it is. But I actually got this shoe based on the Nike. I think Nike gave out exclusive access about 4 days ago, and I actually was near my phone and got the notification, and I was like, hey, pair of Dunks retail, why not? So I snagged a pair. These are 10.5, and I'm kind of the same. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these for a personal trade. There's not really, the market on this shoe is just beat to death right now. Resale is like around $130. Some sites are selling these for like $140, including shipping. It's kind of getting a little outrageous, but this is a shoe that everyone wants. I bought these, and you know, people, they just draw attention. People who are not sneakerheads want this shoe. People who have never bought a pair of Jordans or a pair of Nikes at all, they want this shoe. They want to wear for staff meetings, they want to wear at the formal events. They just want this shoe. And it's a pretty cool shoe, pretty plain and straightforward, but I can't count how many pairs of Dunks are out there. But I got my pair finally, so I'm happy about that. And like I said, man, look, this is what you get, all right? Night and day. Tell me this, just bear with me for a second, okay? To a non-sneakerhead, tell me they're not gonna look at this shoe and say, well, that's the same shoe. Look at it. Proof is in the pudding. Obviously, this one has a different material, but it's an identical shoe, especially from afar. They won't be able to tell. Some people are going to think this is the Panda. Your grandma can put on this shoe and get some respect. Like, oh, grandma got the Pandas. Like, no, she doesn't. But this is just crazy, man. I think this is a far better shoe. It's reselling crazy. It's about to hit 200, I think. I do think, of course, it's going to die down, but people are really trying to get rid of Pandas because they are restocking every week. So if you haven't gotten this shoe yet for retail, don't give up. They're going to restock it again at some point. I guarantee you. They're probably going to restock it tomorrow as we speak, but just keep your eye out. And even if you aren't able to hit on a restock, you should be able to get these from like Go, eBay, Facebook Marketplace. You should be able to get these for a pretty decent price. As I previously stated, there's really no need to be paying $150, $160, $150 on this shoe anymore. It's just not necessary. People are selling these for like retail and below. So if you want this shoe, now is pretty much your time to get it. And if you're happy with this, man, go for it. But if you're going to invest the money, let me just once again state my personal opinion. Why go with the old when you can rock with the new? I'm a little biased, obviously, but why would you go for the Panda that 50 billion people have when, you know, maybe 1 billion people have this one instead? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you rocking with the Panda or are you rocking with the Concord Low? Let me know what you guys think. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. We will be back with more content. So stay tuned. Y'all be safe. Peace.